Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets hidden in plain sight within corporate filings. Today we have a very interesting report from Movano Incorporated, and let's just say it has got a bit of a twist. Before we dive in, if you love getting these kinds of straightforward insights into company reports, make sure you are subscribed. Also, we have a fantastic community over on Discord. The link is in the description. Alright, so we've got a Form 8K here from Movano Incorporated. Now, typically an 8K signal is a really big event for a company, something important just happened. This particular filing is dated the 3rd of November 2025, and it gives us a look at a recent development in their financial world. The main story here revolves around a material definitive agreement. That is just a fancy way of saying a really important contract. What happened is Movano Incorporated entered into an amendment to a loan agreement. Think of it like this: they had a deal to borrow money, and they made a change to that deal. This loan agreement was originally dated the 6th of August 2025, so not too long ago. The amendment that they signed on the 3rd of November 2025 specifically dealt with the deadline, or as they call it, the maturity date of that loan. What they did was push that deadline back a couple of days to the 5th of November 2025. That might sound like a small change, but in the world of finance, even a few days can be significant. It suggests that Movano needed a little more time to sort out their finances or potentially to secure additional funding before the original repayment deadline hit. Now, they mention here that this description of the amendment isn't the whole story. For the full details, they say we'll have to wait for their annual report on Form 10. K for the quarter ending the 31st of December 2025. That means there might be more to this loan amendment than meets the eye. Perhaps other terms were altered, or maybe this extension is a sign of ongoing financial discussions. This filing confirms Movano Incorporated is based in Delaware, and it is traded on the Nasdaq Stock Market LLC under the ticker symbol MOVE. They are classified as an emerging growth company, which means they are still in a relatively early stage of their development and are allowed some flexibility in financial reporting standards, but they have elected not to use the extended transition period for new or revised accounting standards. The report is signed by Jay Kogan, their Chief Financial Officer. This is pretty standard for these types of filings, as the CFO is typically responsible for the company's financial reporting. The date of the signature is the 7th of November 2025, suggesting the filing was made just a few days after the amendment to the loan agreement. Now, looking beyond the immediate details of this loan amendment, let's consider what this might mean for Movano Incorporated. An extension on a loan, especially a short one like this, could indicate a few things. It could mean they are in the process of securing new financing, or that negotiations with their current lenders are ongoing. It might also suggest that the company is managing its cash flow carefully, looking to optimize its financial structure. For investors, this kind of update is a signal to dig a little deeper. It is not necessarily a red flag, but it does warrant attention. What we really want to see are the financial statements in their more comprehensive reports to understand the broader picture of their financial health, their revenues, their expenses, and their overall profitability. This 8K is just a piece of that puzzle. It tells us a specific event happened to change to a financial agreement, but not the full context or the impact on their overall business performance. So what is our take on this? Movano Incorporated is giving us a peek behind the curtain with this 8K filing. The key takeaway is the amendment to their loan agreement extending the maturity date. This shows a company actively managing its financial obligations. Is it a sign of strength or a subtle indicator of short-term financial pressure? At this stage, it is too early to say definitively without more financial context, but it is a development worth monitoring. The fact they needed to extend is noteworthy, especially in the context of their status as an emerging growth company. We'll be keeping a close eye on their subsequent filings to see how this plays out and if it impacts their future financial strategy. Alright, that is our quick decode of Movano Incorporated's latest filing. What are your thoughts on this loan amendment and what it might mean for the company? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth corporate analysis. And don't forget to join our growing community on Discord. The link is right there in the description. Thanks for watching Corporate Decoder. We'll see you in the next one.